All righty, everybody. Welcome to Talking Real Estate with Champions Real Estate Team at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate Company. My name is Mark Wayner II, member team leader at Champions Real Estate Team. We also have Thor Larson joining us today on our video conference here. So every Wednesday we get together, kind of talk about what the market's done in the last week, just kind of keep you up to date, kind of keep it short and sweet and to the point. So we'll jump straight into it, kind of go over what the numbers are for the last week. So we had 227 new listings come active in the last 7 days. 306 new contracts written, houses that went pending, and then we had 269 homes sold. So the sold homes are basically your activity probably in the last 60 days. Is usually kind of on average right now with closings. And then new contracts written. So last week we had 318, so on par from last week. New listings that came active, we were just a little shy from the week prior to. Obviously, we've had record low temperatures and things like that, so that may be deterring some people from getting their house going active, and a lot of buyers, maybe kind of sitting, waiting a little bit to go look at houses. I was actually out showing houses this week in the cold. So, the buyers that really want to get out there are out there and being active in the marketplace. So that's kind of what's going on in the marketplace, kind of a 30,000 foot view. I will share another screen, just kind of what the big picture of it. So in the Omaha and Lincoln MLS, we have 1,274 active listings on the market that you can go look at today. I did take out the no-show listings, which what that means is basically it's on the MLS, but it's no-show, so it's not available for public to see it. So I took those out. That puts us up about 1,400 or so that are on the market that us agents can see and kind of keep track of when those ones are going to come active or come live on the market. But give you a little bit of perspective. When I first got my license in 2008, we had 6,000 homes, and our months of inventory was about 7 months of inventory. So what the months of inventory means is essentially if no other homes came on the market after today, we would have enough supply for 1.8 months. So you can kind of see the big difference from 13 years ago. We got it right when the housing bubble kind of burst there. So, and then when we take it even smaller and we look in the Douglas and Sarpy County, we have 605 active listings. And then breaking that number down between existing homes and new construction, we only have about 260, 255 existing homes on the market in the Douglas County Sarpy. So what does that mean from a big picture standpoint of it? Ultimately, there's, the inventory is down. So some sellers may not want to put their house on the market because they don't necessarily know where they're going to go for the next house. Well, that's going to create the caveat is that, the sellers kind of have a little bit of in the driver's seat, and they can put in the contract, contingent upon finding suitable housing, and maybe make that closing date a little flexible. And buyers are willing to do that because if they love your house and they want to get a house, they're willing to kind of be flexible and work together to make it a smooth transaction. So I think that's something to look at. Other kind of things we're hearing is essentially, well, the cost of, why would I pay, the higher prices right now? Well, essentially, the homes, as we look down here on the bottom right, average sold price is up 19% from last year. So, if you're going to wait another year, you may be up a little bit more, maybe higher. So you always say that, buy real estate and don't wait to buy real estate, buy real estate and wait. Those are the things that we're kind of taking a look at, that as your home has gone up in value, you've gained that equity. So you now have more money to put down on that next house. And then we're sitting at historically low interest rates. So your buying power is never better. So let's say if interest rates go up 1% over the next year, you lose 10% of your purchasing power. And then if you look at it, if home prices are going up on average 5-6% a year, you could lose that huge bulk of purchasing power, next year if you're going to wait it out in that aspect of it. So, and that's stuff that we're here at Champions with Thor, myself, anyone here at Champions Real Estate Team can kind of sit down with you on an individual basis and kind of put the pieces of the puzzle together for you and educate you on what's going on the market. And does it make sense to wait? Does it make sense to wait to put your house on the market? Should we put it on now? In those avenues of it. I'm kind of seeing, talking to other agents around the city, as we get the vaccine out there, some of the sellers that may have been apprehensive of having people come through the houses, maybe getting ready to get their houses going here in the spring as the weather gets nicer, as we get more people vaccinated, they're a little more comfortable getting people, in the house, still taking those precautions and the protocols with COVID, with the face masks and stuff to that sort, hand sanitizer. But that's something that we're going to see is a lot more of those houses coming out on the market, as well as those people that are building houses, I've seen a lot of delays, talking to other agents and builders, delays in that building process of just getting the lumber, lumber cost and things of that sort. So those people that are waiting to put their houses on the market as their homes are getting built, those homes will be kind of coming back on the market as we go through here. So I think we'll see a little bit of more homes coming on the market as we move through, as we go on through the year, which is pretty typical in that avenue of it. So just kind of recapping where we're at. So, as far as, historically lows on the inventory, but we're still actively finding houses that may not be on the market right now. It's kind of one in, one out. As one comes on, one's going off. The other thing we have an advantage of here at Berkshire Hathaway is we have over about 900 to 1,000 agents out there, and we do broker exclusive listings where we can market it to Berkshire agents, and having the largest market share, if you're a seller, we can market it to that and get a buyer that maybe fit, as far as, your closing dates and things of that sort, but still getting a good price for your home. So some of those homes may not actually come on the market, before they're sold. So those are things that if you know exactly where you want to be as a buyer, I'm happy to go knock on doors, reach out to my sphere, our champion sphere that we have, and just find you a house, that may not go in front of everybody. And then we're not going to pay an exorbitant amount of, an escalation clause where you're competing against 10, 15 other offers. So, but yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing this week. So any questions, feel free to reach out to us here on the Champions Real Estate Team Facebook page. You can reach out to me personally at 402-672-7670, or reach out to Thor Larson, at Champions Real Estate Team as well. So Thor, you have anything to throw in there at all?
My phone number is 402-317-8720.
Okay, sounds good. And yeah, and Thor can also help you out with any commercial real estate aspect of it too. So that's kind of one of the things that Champions Real Estate Team, the residential side, Thor can also help you out with the commercial side of things, renting, leasing, the commercial buildings and that avenue of it too. So, but appreciate everyone jumping on, or if you're watching this later, comment on the comment section, shoot us a live message or shoot us a private message. Happy to reach out to you. We can do Zoom meeting and all that kind of fun stuff to get what you need. So appreciate your time, and take care and stay warm out there. And we will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.